Hi, Spire friends. This is our lesson for Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. Please make sure you have your PDF resources there's a story, there's a graphic organizer, dictation paper, and a little worksheet at the end for Stop the Song. And then you also need your alphabet arc, okay? All right, let's get started with our phonogram cards. Our phoneme deck. Here we go. Ready? K, j, s, oo, ah, n, z, ch, y, I, w, g, e, v, d, x, b, sh, f, a, t, w. Hard sound first. The. Soft sound. Th. K. All right, and our new skills are welded teams. Ready? Ang, ing, ong, ung. Good job. All right, we've got a couple new sight word cards that we're going to look at today. What's this sight word? You. What's this one? Who. Can you see why that's a sight word? Because we think wh, ah, wha, okay? But this word is what? Who. And what about this one? You can break this one. Into. All right, let's go through them one more time. Ready? You, who, into. Excellent. All right, I'm going to say some words and you are going to tell me which welded team you hear. Okay, so I'll say a word and you are either going to respond ang, ing, ong, or ung, depending on which welded team you hear. All right, first word is long. Which one do you hear? Ong. Good. All right. Sang, ang, sing, ing, song, ong, sung, ung, thing, ing. All right. Now I want you to look at your alphabet arc, and right now we're gonna hold up the welded team that we hear, or you can move it to the middle if that's easier. So we're only going to be working with our ang, ing, ong, and ung tiles. Sorry, I had to get mine set up. I'm going to do mine like this and just push it to the top, and you can do that as well, or you can hold them up, whatever works best for you. Okay, so we're going to go through some of the same words and add a couple more just so that we're noticing the sounds, and now we're going to push the spelling up. Okay, all right, here we go. Long, O-N-G. Okay, sang, that one's A-N-G. Sing, I-N-G. Song, O-N-G. Sung, U-N-G. Thing, I-N-G. Lung, U-N-G. Rang. Oops. A-N-G. Ring. I-N-G. Hung. U-N-G. Gong. O-N-G. Last one, friends. Hang. That one would be A-N-G. Okay? All right. We're not quite done with our alphabet arc yet. We are going to build some words, but I'm going to just push these down so that we can build our words in the middle, okay? Ooh, my pan is filling up, friends. I'm about out of room. All right. So I want you to say the word rang. Rang. And now let's build it. Your initial sound is R. Ang. All right. All right. So we're starting with rang and we're going to do a word ladder. All right. Change rang to hang. We need to replace our R with H. Hang. Turn it this way. It seems to be easier for me to work upside down. All right. Change hang to hung. Need the same initial sound but change to U-N-G. What's this word? Hung. Change hung to lung. What sound do we change? We need to change our initial sound to lung. What's this word? Lung. Change lung to long. Long. This one we kept the initial sound, right? We need our O-N-G. So what's that word? Long. All right, change long to song. We do a different initial sound, don't we? Song. What's that word? Song. Last one, change song to sing. Sing. That one we kept our initial. We changed it. We changed our welded team. So sing. What's this word? Sing. Good. All right. We are all finished with our alphabet arc now. And we are going to look at the words that are up here on the board. Right? That top word is shrill. Shrill. All right, notice that I have joined the S and the H because that's a consonant team, right? Sh, r. I've underlined the vowel, all right? And in this word, when we have L together, it only makes the sound once. So the word is not shrill, it is just shrill. We only hear that once. Remember when I put that little cup underneath there? That means that two letters are working together to make one phoneme, one sound. All right, so let's decode this word. Sh, r, I, o. What's this word? Shrill. Guys, shrill is like a really high-pitched sound. All right, it can kind of hurt your ears. It's really high pitched, all right? Let's look at this word. And what's this word? Stand. Good. So I want you to pay attention to these words. Look at the top word first and tell me what letter says it. I says it. What letter says er? R. What two letters say sh? S-H. What two letters say ol? L-L. Good. What does the letter I say in the word shrill? I. What do the letters SH say in shrill? Sh. What does the letter R say in shrill? And what do the letters LL say? Ul. Just one time, right? Just ul, not ul. Okay? All right. Now, let's look at the word stand. What letter in stand says S? S. What letter says T in stand? Good job. And what letters say and? A-N-D. Good. What two letters say st? S and T say st. And what three letters say and? A-N-D. Awesome. All right, guys, we are going to pull out our story now. Your story today is Stop the Song. And you should notice from your PDFs that I've already numbered those lines for you, so that should be helpful. Okay, so you don't have to do that. All right, so we are going to read a story about some friends and a dog, and they're singing a song, okay? All right, I want you to pause the video and read lines 1 and 2, and then come back and we're going to read it together. All right, let's read lines 1 and 2 of Stop the Song. Ready? Jim sang a song. It was a long song. Jim's song is fun, said his pal Chip. All right, so who is singing right now? Jim is singing right now, right? And who thinks the song is fun? He's got a friend, his pal or his friend, Chip, right? So we have two characters so far. We have Jim and we have Chip. All right, let's read lines 3 through 6, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then come back and we'll read it together. All right, line 3 through 6. Jim's song is long, said Al, but I will sing with him. I will sing with you and Jim, said Chip. Jim, Chip, and Al sang a long song. All right, so we were introduced to another character, right? So we had Jim, we had his pal Chip, and now we have another friend named Al. Good. And so now they are all three singing this long song. Okay, let's read lines 7 through 9, and then come back and we'll read it together. All right, lines 7 through 9. Hush, said Jim's mom. This song is long. Can it end yet? The pals did not stop yet. All right. Did the kids stop singing? They didn't, did they? What was Jim's mom saying about their singing the song? She was telling them to hush, right? This song is long, and I can imagine that if there were 3 boys singing together and they were all friends, I bet they were loud and having a big time. So Mom was like, woo, let this be over, right? All right, pause the video and read lines 10 through 13, and then come back and we'll read together. All right, friends, let's read lines 10 through 13. Just then, Chip's big tan dog ran in. Chip's dog sang with the pals. Chip, Jim, and Al did stop the song. Chip's dog did not stop. So So friends, we have 3 boys. Jim, Chip, and Al are singing this song. Mom's told them to hush, turn it off. This song is too long. Then Chip's dog comes running in and starts singing. Now, do you think Chip's dog was like singing along the song? I bet he was howling, right? And so when the dog started howling, Chip, Jim, and Al stopped the song. They were like, oh my goodness, he's howling. But the dog did not stop. It continued. Oh my goodness. Let's see what happens. Pause the video and read lines 14 through 16 and then come back. All right, lines 14 through 16. The dog sang a long, shrill song. Hush, dog, said Jim. That song is shrill. Who can stand it? So it sounds like Jim is on his mom's side now, right? He's figuring out what his mom was dealing with that shrill and long song that those boys were singing to begin with, wasn't he? All right, friends. So you have a graphic organizer that looks like this, and I have filled in what, and I want you to look back through your story and tell me why the original thing happened. So I'm going to cover this up. But for example, the first what says Jim's mom asked Jim and his pals to stop singing. Why did she ask that? Because the song is long. She had heard enough, right? And I want you to make sure that you're going back and looking in your story to answer these questions and not just guessing, okay? Go back and look in your story. Pause the video, complete your graphic organizer, and then come back and we'll check these together, okay? All right, friends, let's check our graphic organizer for Stop the Song. Now, before you broke, we said Jim's mom asked Jim and his pals to stop singing. Why did she do that? Because that song was long, okay? The next one says Chip's dog sang with the pals. Why did he start singing with the pals? Because the pals did not stop. They did not stop the music like they were asked to. So when the dog came in, he was like, oh, well, I'll just sing along with you. All right. The last one, Jim wants the dog to hush. Why? Because the dog sang a long, shrill song. Okay? So those are from the text. Now, if your answer is a few words off from mine, guys, that is completely fine as long as you pulled from the text and got your answers from there. Now, I know that in my mind, as I'm writing this down like the song is long straight from the text, my mind also takes me to the song is long and they're probably loud and annoying. But we only want to add the song is long because that's what came from the text. Okay? All right. We are ready to move on to our dictation. So I want you to make sure that you have your dictation paper ready. All right. Your first sound for today is ing. Ing. Number 2, ong. Ong. Number 3, ung. Ung. Number 4, eh. Eh. And number 5, ah. Ah. All right, let's move on to our words. Here we go. Number 1, gong. Gong. Make sure you're sounding out the sounds in that word and then writing, okay? Number 2, rang. Rang. Number 3, spring, spring. Make sure you're listening for all of the sounds. Number 4, rung, rung. And number 5, rug, rug. All right, I want you to put your pencils down and I want you to listen for your sentence. We're only listening right now. Your sentence is, the bug can sting. Listen again. The bug can sting. All right, I want you to say it with me as I draw lines. Ready? The bug can sting. So how many words do we have? We have 4 words, right? Now I want you to say the sentence. You're not writing yet. Say the sentence with me. Ready? The bug can sting. All right? I want you to draw lines on your dictation paper as you are saying the words in this sentence. Pause the video, do your writing, and then come back and we will check your work. Okay? All right, friends, here we go. We are ready to check our dictation for today. Your first sound today was ing, I-N-G. Number 2 was ong, O-N-G. Number 3, ung, U-N-G. Number 4, so that was just an E. And number 5 was so that was an A. Okay? All right, let's look at words. Number 1 was gong, G-ong, G-O-N-G. Number 2 was rang, R-ang, R-A-N-G. Number 3 was spring, spring, spring. So you needed S-P-R-I-N-G. Okay. Number 4 was rung, ung, R-U-N-G. And number 5 was rug, rug, so R-U-G. No N in that one because we didn't hear at the end of rug. Okay? All right, let's look at our sentence. Your sentence was, the bug can sting. The was a sight word. You needed a capital T, T-H-E, B-U-G, B-U-G for bug. Can, K-A-N, can, C-A-N, and then sting, S-T-ing, S-T-I-N-G. And make sure you have a period on the end of your dictation sentence, okay? All right, friends, last thing that we are going to do, I want you to look at the question sheet for Stop the Song. I want you to pause the video, go back and look at your story to fill this in, okay? And remember, the questions on these sheets go in order of the story. All right, so start at the top of your story and the top question and work your way down, and then come back and we will correct, okay? All right, so let's look at our sheet for Stop the Song. The first question was, who sang with Jim? Now, at the beginning of the story, remember that's why I reminded you to start at the top. Chip and Al sang with Jim. All right. The dog came in later down at the bottom, but at the beginning it was Chip and Al. All right. What did the pals sing? They sang a long song. Okay. What did Jim's mom want them to do? She wanted them to hush, right? She wanted them to stop singing their song. All right, and then what did Chip's dog do when the pals did stop the song? Now, there are a couple ways you could have said this. You could have said the dog kept singing, okay? Or the dog sang a long, shrill song, something like that. As long as your answer goes along with the dog didn't stop, he kept right on singing even after they had stopped the song, then that will be correct, okay? All right, friends, we're all finished with today's Spire lesson for Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.